I go to the grocery store. I had no idea what was going on at this point. I noticed that people were walking out with tons and tons of toilet paper, tons and tons of chicken, whatever they can grab in abundance, they grabbed it, took it, paid for it, and ran with it. What do you want? 30 rolls of toilet paper, you're gonna die. I go, I'm gonna get everything I can right now so that way, well, my precious, you know that movie, right? I went to go buy me some dry soups. I love cup of noodles, by the way. And shelves are completely empty. I've never seen that before. I've seen it in the movies. Pass it forward, because you know what? That day that you really need it, it's gonna come. And it came to me last week when some guy that I was working for did not pay me on Friday. And little did he know that I had only $5 to my name. And I slept in that truck waiting for him till he got back from his emergency trip to Houston to pay my money so I could keep moving forward. But in the process of those 2 days of being stranded, 3 people helped me. And I've never needed anything from anybody. And that was my payback. They fed me, they gave me gas money, and they sent me on my way. So when that guy came to pay my money, I didn't even need it anymore at that point, but of course I took it, you know. It feels good to do for other people. It feels so good if you actually take it in and you do it out of the courtesy of your heart. It feels so good. It feels better than the best orgasm you ever had in your life. The universe will bring so much good to you if you just simply do everything out of your heart. You know, don't ever expect nothing back. You'll get a lot more than what you ask for, you know. God is cool, man. He'll choke you, you know, he'll squeeze your neck a little bit, but he's not gonna choke you to death, you know what I mean? It's stress-free being the little guy, but it's not stress-free when you're the little guy and everything gets stuck in your head and stays there. Be a little guy, but ignore everything, you know what I mean? Because you don't need to show the world how tough you are. How about showing the world how good it is to love somebody, you know what I mean? Be grateful for what you have and thank God every day for that. And he'll give you a whole lot more. But don't worry so much about not having it at the moment. Now imagine if you thought about it every day and you wanted, I saw an elephant at the circus, Dad, and I gave Peter, I want an elephant. If everything that you put in your mind became true, then you would have, God knows when it appeared, the elephant might squash you. Because 99% of the time we're asking for something we don't want and we sure don't need it. There's no way possible you could tell me that they didn't know about this virus long time ago. There's no way. So now we're messing around with things that are just not normal for you to mess with. Instead of fixing something that we have here, you decide to go and look towards Mars when there's people dying of hunger here? Are you kidding me? You know what? If there's war breaks down right here, I'm not going to run to Mexico. I'm going to stay and fight with my people, you know? But the thing is that our country's wrong sometimes, you know? If Obama would have said one little thing that Trump said 1,000 times, oh man, all hell would have broke loose. He talks like he does, really. And the way he degrades people, degrades women. You know, he said, oh, you know, my dad $11 million. I picked up, oh, give me $1 million. Watch what I could do with him. You know, he's the Joneses, in other words, and that's what people try to keep up with. They want the perfect wife, the perfect car, the perfect house. And you see, that's what the president is. He's the president of the Joneses, you know. He pissed off a lot of people. And we as a country piss off a lot of people. We don't mind our own business, and we don't work with each other. We say we are, and then we backstab them, kind of like the first President Bush did to the Kurds, you know, started the Iraqi war. You know, we gave them those guns and then told them, gave them the bravery to move forward, and we had their back, and we left them to die. But when you own stock, and a primary holder, that is, of that oil, well, God damn it, it's a good business, isn't it? You can't fuck with Mother Nature. You can't fuck with our Mother Earth, because right now what she's doing, she's taking her shit back. You took too much from her. You guys sucked it out of her. You know, oil they take out of this earth, that oil needs to be there to lubricate us. Somewhere or another, it's there for a reason. Leave it there. You know, you can't dig further down, so you're going left or right. You put sand and water in there, really? Try putting that shit in your car. See what happens. Man, we ain't even thinking about our children and grandchildren. Where are they going to be at? Yeah, I'm 43 years old. If I die tomorrow, you know what? I got to admit, I've had a damn good life. As bad as they may seem, I've had a real good life. But my kids, man, what about my grandkids? They ain't going to have a chance. President Gore, I don't know when he was president or not, but that man made a documentary on the environment, how we're affecting Mother Earth. Man, if every person in the world would have had 1 hour to watch that documentary, I guarantee you the Earth wouldn't be the way it is right now. But there was no benefit to what he had to say. There's no benefit to show the world how we're destroying this planet. So what do? They make sure that they didn't get out any further than it had to. You know, that's it. And now everything that he said 10 years ago, 15 years ago, is happening today. You know? And if we would have just simply slowed our asses down and start driving these big ass fucking American trucks. Start driving a Prius. Do you understand that we waste more natural energy in the United States than any other person in the world? Who guys has beat India? Nigga, where do our companies go with tailgate? India. You know, hell, you can't take any more money from China, so we'll find another pawn shop to go to now. Everything is based on money. At the end of the day, it's how much money are you gonna get out of the whole deal. But the earth is looking a hell of a lot prettier than it was before. Oceans are cleaner, rivers are nicer, and everything. I like that. I like that. But anyhow, you know, somebody get a slap in the face. God telling us, hey, you know what? You stop it or I'm gonna stop it. Pray and be happy every day. Take your time. Don't be in a rush to get that red light. Slow down. The world's gonna be fine. Just slow down. That's what we need to do. That's it. So that's what you wanted? Is that good? All right, cool.